It's the middle of July, time for a July tour, as everybody does. So I must keep up with everybody else doing a July tour. Having a look at the mountains first. The potatoes here look fantastic, however, even though the farmer did spray it, there are lots and lots of potato beetles just on this single bush here. I mean, at least the foliage looks lush and everything compared to mine. So nothing has changed at the back of the shed. I have put the wood back here. I still need to sort this out, but you know what? It will be hard work and it will be a good job for autumn and maybe even winter. But the plot looks quite good. I'm really pleased with the wildflower bed here. The borage is amazing. It attracts so many bees. It's really beautiful. And the watering hole gets used as well. I just keep topping it up with fresh water. Here's the mint. The mint is going to flower soon. I think I'm going to cut off a few stems again and dry them. And even the pepper plant looks amazing. And there's one little pepper here.
Knoblauch hast du gut gemacht, gell?
Knoblauch habe ich schon heimgenommen. These look very pretty now. And there is still everywhere in between. And weeds. It's almost becoming like an addiction to pull all the weeds. It's a never-ending story. Just checking if I can film the bees while they're very busy with the borage here. Yes, this is the chamomile. There's even more to harvest now. I'm also going to harvest more of the malva to make tea. You can harvest the leaves and the petals and apparently even the fruits when they form actually. So I'm going to do that as well. The Swiss chard is looking really amazing. I can't keep up with harvesting and actually eating them myself. Oh, I can see the radishes are coming up. And these are my last kohlrabi here. The seedlings I had on a balcony. Oh God, and the weeds are coming along really nicely. Oh, well. Okay, I must stop now. I mustn't pull the weeds. I must do the tour. So this is the row of radishes I have sown and a few kohlrabi seedlings. I'm also very pleased with the French marigolds, how they have turned out. And also in the next bed up there. And further up as well. And here I've got the basil. These basil seedlings I've got from one of my neighbors, from the plot neighbors. And here in the front, when I have been thinning out the fennel, I just took 3 of them, the strongest ones, and planted them here. And yeah, the lettuce is doing well. And the onions are still in. I'm waiting until they fall over by themselves. And then here the empty bed where I have had garlic. I want to do strawberries for next year. This is one physalis. I had so many physalis, so there's only 2 in the tomato house and 1 is out here. And then here in between I have sown some dill, which is coming along now. One of the things that didn't work out is the edelweiss. There's absolutely no edelweiss inside here. I think I have to start them growing in a seed bed rather than just sowing them directly here. And I guess it was too early. This plant is doing really nicely. It's a zucchini, but it's in the shape of and in the color of a lemon. It's a plant I got from a friend. And I'm really curious how it will turn out. So these 2 beds are a bit of a mess. These were the strawberries, or well, they are still the strawberries. And I have planted this lemon look-alike courgette at the end of it. And I have 1 honey nut and 1 butternut in it. So I'll just let that grow. And then I'm going to give it up, and I'm planning to plant potatoes in here for next season, because there haven't been any potatoes here in these 2 beds for a long time, obviously, since it was full of the strawberries for most probably a few years. And here I've got my 2 courgettes, and at the end there's the rhubarb. Plus, of course, some French marigolds. So this one comes home with me. And here is one. It looks like it's been eaten by slugs. So I'll leave it for now, because they can continue eating on this one. So, okay. Here's one brassica. I have no idea what kind of brassica it is. One of the many seedlings I had left. And here this is looking good. On the left we have the French marigold, then we have a row of carrots, then we have the fennel, and we have a row of beetroot, and then we have cosmea, and I think there is more malva and chamomile. Yeah, that's what's here. Okay, and again, this bed will be the new strawberry bed for the next 2 or 3 years. And here I've got lots of cucumbers. I'm not too sure what variety it is. I mean, the very first one is a very interesting plant. It's a tiny, tiny plant, but I keep picking quite huge cucumbers from it. Down here, sorry, you didn't see. And I've been picking a few raspberries already. And the beans are looking good. They're climbing along happily. So as I said, this plant is doing not much, yeah, but it keeps producing little cucumbers. Amazing. It's really tasty though. And what is it? Oh, I have a label here. Great. It is a shallot. Okay. So these are my calendulas. Very late and not many. I have to get that organized better next year. So I'm not too sure how much I'll be able to harvest for a calendula balm. Let's see. It won't be enough to produce lots for my sister's horses, that's for sure. But that's how it is. I'm very excited about these onions, by the way. Forgot the name, of course, as usual, because I'm not organized. But these onions look really lovely. They're very whitish and very round. Can't wait to harvest them. And here on the left side I have the pastinache, what's that again? Parsnips, yes. And I'm hoping that there will be more that germinate. And thanks for the tip, by the way, to germinate them on a kitchen towel, on a moist kitchen towel. I'll definitely try that. So at the end I have brassicas. On the right hand side is Brussels sprouts, and on the left hand side there is broccolis. There's another view of the raspberries. Let's walk down here. This is also one single brassica. I don't know what it is. We will find out eventually. It's been picked quite heavily. And I have lots of beetroots here. On the right hand side there I have two varieties of carrots. At the end here I have one left over of my tomato plants. And at the very end I have these two lavender plants. The corn looks amazing. My neighbors are chatting away down there. Hi Bruno, servus! So this is the sweet corn, and I think I remember right, I hope so. I have also sown a few of this strawberry corn. Oh, let me just pick one of the raspberries.
15 Liter? Ja, ja. Jetzt nicht lang. Ja, jetzt hat es so nicht so, gell, wenn es so frisch ist am Morgen oder so. Diese trocknet es einfach dann aus, gell, wenn es aber jetzt so Luft.
I'm also quite happy to tell you that some of the cauliflowers are actually growing now. Only really those plants here on this side, I think it's 4 plants, they are growing now, but very, very slow. The potatoes, well, they are still not looking great. I feel like a mass murderer because I've been picking so many potato beetles and their offspring, and I keep killing them like really crazy, like a mad woman. But then the foliage is not looking nice. Fingers crossed, hopefully the potatoes are good. And here I have beautiful green beans. I actually need to harvest them. So I'm very glad that tomorrow my freezer will arrive. Oh, look at the beautiful ones. Ouch. Yeah. I think I'll come and pick some tomorrow. And these little peppers, they're getting stronger and stronger by the day. And this is the rubbish bed. I mean, look at the rubbish bed. Really nice. So I can't really walk through anymore here because the flowers are just falling over. I don't know what the reason for that is, but I don't care. I just let them be. The dahlia is flowering with one more flower. I took your advice. Who told me that? I'm not too sure anymore, but I've been cutting it off. So let's see if it's going to bush out more or not. And this is either the butternut or the honey nut, which I'm going to trail along the pallets. So this is what the front looks like now. I really hope that the cosmos will come out very soon. And I forgot the name of these flowers. But I think they are going to show their color, their true colors very soon. And over here is the other butternut or honey nut. Looks good. Oh, very good. I want to trail it along here. And this one needs to be trailed along here as well. So yesterday I couldn't finish the tour because all of a sudden I had 3 Americans next door, on that plot next door. So I started chatting, obviously. Yeah, the lady is getting married to a Swiss guy, so she's here with her daughters. Yeah, anyways, I'm going to continue the tour tonight, and you have seen most of it, but I just wanted to show you in the shed what has changed and what I want to be changed. So basically here in the end, originally I thought I'm going to insulate it from the outside and then put a cover on the outside, but it doesn't make sense that I would insulate it inside because I already have the frame here. It will take away some space, that's for sure, but at least it will be insulated. Now what has happened to Sean's channel is really, really, really nasty. I mean, yes, it's their business and their rules and regulations, and they can do whatever they want. But completely taking off a channel without any warnings, that's really bad. Don't know what to say about it. For him it's obviously terrible because it's his income. I would be devastated myself, not because I'm taking money for it, but I would lose all the movies, all the videos, because I didn't save one single video anywhere else. They're just on YouTube. I meant to buy a hard drive, an external hard drive, long time ago, but sometimes I'm stingy with money. And sometimes not. So I'm glad it's been sorted out for him, and he has got his channel back in all his videos, and therefore his income. I think it's nice if you do it as an extra little income if you're retired or anything like that, similar situation. But for me, I never could, I don't know, I wouldn't want to imagine living on an income on videos, because then that's something you have to do to get an income, and for me this is just a hobby. It's a hobby to be creative. First of all, I like to watch videos without any commercials. And I think on YouTube you only can make some money if you have the commercial, if you have all the ads on, and if people actually watch these ads. So for me, I still don't want to monetize my videos. It would give me very little money. So. And if I think that I have to do this to get some sort of income, then I most probably wouldn't enjoy doing it anymore. There are more courgettes to harvest. I'll take some to the office. Today my freezer has arrived. Very happy about that. Just wanted to show you the first nigellas have opened. And what a coincidence, because exactly today, 2 years ago, my little precious Rudolph has passed the rainbow bridge. It is exactly today, 2 years ago, back in London. Okay, let's get the big ones out here. And now I can use my freezer. Hurrah! Oops. I just will blanch them at home and then I'll put them in freezer bags. I want to buy a vacuumer, a vacuum sealing machine, or how do you call them? Not a vacuum cleaner. How do you call these? God. Hi Bruno, servus. Well, excuse me. Danger zone. Ah, the borage is quite prickly. Let me try something. I'm not too sure if you can hear the buzzing next to me. It's not me buzzing. Okay. No.